Hello everyone, welcome back to X3 Albion Oh, I'm not going anywhere. At least I'm not going anywhere quickly.
Docking granted. Autopilot
So, I've been hard at
activated.
work doing some... Actually, not hard at work, it's been fairly easy work. I'll tell you what I've been doing in a minute. But, I do now have... Oh, I didn't actually... Oh, right, I was going to sell those.
Buzzard sold.
Anyways, yeah, like I said, I was going to sell that. I finally have a TL, and it's ready to go at the Saturn shipyard for me to continue on the story, and hopefully I've met the requirements for one of the other stories to trigger, so we can work on that. Now, the way I afforded this mobile the TL, despite only having 2 stations, as you can see, not counting the hub, is I've been playing with the stock exchange. Now, there's a lot of gimmicky things you can do with the stock exchanges to fiddle with the mechanics, just like basically manipulate things and get rich quick schemes. I haven't been doing that. I've been doing a little bit more less cheaty. Well, it's still fairly cheaty, but less requires less market manipulations. And I've just been playing with the corporate and company indexes. As you can see here, I have over 100 million invested, and I have almost 80 million in my bank account just ready to go. So basically what I do is I started off only buying stocks when they were like, there are 2 ways to view the stocks. You can buy it for the buying perspective or the selling perspective. I only usually go for the buying perspective. And what I do is I buy them, when I started buying the stock, I started buying them when they were at the 100 index. And then I'd wait for them to make me a bit of a profit. I'd sell them, buy a few more stocks, find some other stocks at 100, buy them, wait for them to get more valuable, sell them. But over time, as my money started
Entering
snowballing,
system. Uranus.
I started waiting longer and longer before I sell them. So now I'm at the point with all these. These are the stocks I own. You can see I just buy all. Oops. Okay. Anyways, moving on. I am autopiloting, yeah. So anyways, so now I buy them anytime. If they're rated over 90, I'll buy them. And I sell them when they drop to around either under 70 or around 71, 72, or 70, somewhere in that range. So if this, oh, that one just went back up. I was gonna say I was supposed to sell this, but I'll sell this guy here, and then I'll show all the shares. We'll scroll down. That guy, that's 99. That's that one already. $96. We own it already. And that's basically how I've been making money, and it's quite profitable, and with very little work actually required. And so it's a little bit cheaty, but well, doesn't save me time, but it's basically get rich quick. I think in Farnham's Legacy, the stock exchange updates a little slower, so it's a little bit more balanced. But we'll be getting to that game once we're done with Albion Prelude. There are 4 stories I want to play through here. So we're about to finish one of them, so hopefully one of the other ones triggers shortly afterwards. If not, I will have to wait. I may do some missions to show you guys basically what I've been doing. One of the missions requires maximum the big mission, the big story arc that remains, requires maximum reputation with the split, and off camera I've been slowly working that up, taking a mission here, taking a mission there, just to build my rep with the split, so that when I meet the requirements, I can just start it. And it'll definitely be before. Well, I will definitely meet the requirements for that story.
Saturn. Shipyard. Autopilot on.
Let's do it like this by flying in manually, because it'll be a lot quicker doing it like this, rather than flying all the way down there and then all the way back up.
You are talking positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Wow, the collision detection zone. Yeah, that is much quicker. There we go.
Successfully docked.
Greetings, friend. We bid you a heartfelt welcome to this Terran station.
Connection to local trading network established. Shipyard.
Your efforts have not gone
Oh.
unnoticed. Please, accept this reward.
Hopefully I didn't break something by doing that. If not, I'll just reload. If I did, I'll just reload. So now we should have the headquarters in our cargo bay. There we go, one headquarters.
You are talking positive.
Connection to local trading network established.
And yeah, we'll build it up in Sagaris.
Command accepted. Docking granted. Command accepted.
And now we have to wait to see if we can start another mission. Oh, there's a message in our inbox that we'll have to look at. First, let's jump out.
Jump device charging at 10%. 20.
Come on. There we go.
Entering system. Neptune. Autopilot activated.
We're gonna have to read that after we go through the jump gate, I think.
Entering system. Alphys.
Alright. Canon owner, this is Rebecca.
Incoming message.
Okay. We'll read that after this. This is Rebecca Breaks from the Saturn Research Station. We were able to process all the data on the replica of the experimental shuttle and the unfocused jump drive. It seems that this replica of the experimental holds no valuable information. No data pertaining to either the point-to-point jump drive or its strong antimatter drive has been found in either the ship's database or systems. Nevertheless, our engineers were impressed by how well it resembles the original ship. It will serve as a fine exhibit in our Museum of Technology. As for the unfocused jump drive, it was indeed built from the blueprints of the original experimental shuttle's jump drive. That is why it also retains most of the flaws of the original. You are still unable to jump to a specific sector. You will end up somewhere else in space instead. The Goners did manage to improve it a little bit, however, meaning you can return to your starting sector. We will watch the Goners' progress with this technology. In its current state, it is certainly nothing we have to be afraid of, as any advantages given to a ship possessing it are currently rather small. Nevertheless, we have modified a jump drive with the Goner data, and it is being transferred to you as we speak. There may be certain aspects of its operation that we have not identified. If you notice anything unusual when using the jump drive, please report your findings. Rebecca Breaks out. Now let's see who wanted to talk here. Hello, Ken Onen. My name is Jima Takahashi, and I'm the owner of Industry Tech, a minor corporation. I've run into some problems with the running of my business, and I'm looking for some assistance. Your name came up as someone who has a good understanding of business, and I was hoping you can help me. I have a proposition I would like to put to you. If you're interested, you can contact me at the Saturn Research Station. In Saturn! Okay. Guess we're turning around.
Autopilot activated.
And yeah, so at least we are continuing on. Said there was gonna be more story missions, so this is gonna be the second of the 4 in. Well, technically there's 5 in Albion Prelude. The thing is, like I said in a previous video, the 5th requires you to start as an Argon, and we started as a Terran, so we're locked out of it. And we got another message. Okay. Oh, that might be the TL saying it's done. We'll have a look, though.
Entering system. Neptune.
Nope. So, not a big deal.
Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
So on we go to continue on with the various stories. Actually, this will give me time off as we work through that mission. Between episodes, it'll give me more time to build up my split rep, so we can start the. Yeah, I guess it really depends on how fast I progress through the industrial tech story. It's not what it's called. Actually, do we have a name for it? Corporation Troubles is the name of the second story. We will either finish this story before I can get my split rep up on camera, or more likely, I'll finish this story and a third story I think will start up, because I think the third story requires us to make it to a certain point in this story arc.
Entering system. Uranus.
And that's the second time we've entered this system in the this episode. Joy. Yeah, so this is how we make. Ooh, that one's at 93. I'll take it. Oops. 93, 100. Ooh, that one's at 91. I'll take it. Yeah. As far as I know, in Farnham's, when I get back to Farnham's Legacy, I'll probably be using the stock exchange to make money again. Actually, I might do that. We'll see how the story progresses. I might stop grinding things between episodes for this, depending on how things go. And I might switch off to grinding up on Farnham's Legacy to make progress there. Oh, that one's down to 79. But I don't. Oh, that one's good. I don't like doing it till it's nice and close to 60. Well, into the 60s, I should say, not when it's close to 60. Yeah, I'll sell that one too. It's a little boring, I know, making money this way, but it gives me time to do other things. Like study, because I've been meaning to get a few certifications for work, and I've been neglecting that. So having something I can sit down, multitask with, makes things a lot easier.
Autopilot
Oops.
off. Docking
Now I
granted.
hope we don't have to come in
Autopilot
directly to dock with the
activated.
Saturn research station. Hopefully we just need to get within comm range. Actually, oh yeah, I just talked to Najima Takahashi, I think is how that would be pronounced. I'll admit I am not very good at pronouncing East Asian names. I had a Chinese friend a few years ago who she tried to teach me how to pronounce her name properly. After about a couple weeks of her trying, on and off, not constantly, of course, just like every now and then she'd try. She just gave up, and I had to use her the English name she had chosen for herself. So, yeah, I'm not very good with Eastern names. I think Indian names I'm mostly fine with, I think. But yeah, not
talking to the
those,
automated
not these ones.
interaction system.
Got something to say, pilot?
You wanted to see me? Yes, I did. If I could start by explaining my situation. Sure. I inherited the corporation when my uncle passed away. I thought it would be an excellent business opportunity and give me some direction in life. Unfortunately, I didn't inherit my uncle's business. Oh, well, of course not. He's your uncle, not your parents. Unfortunately, I didn't inherit my uncle's business sense, and I've gotten myself in a bit of trouble. What sort of trouble are we talking about? The bottom line is the business is on the verge of bankruptcy. Yeah, that's more than a little bit of trouble there. Can you not solve some of the shares or something to raise some working capital? I was never in possession of all the shares, as my uncle had either sold or given them away prior to his death. The ones I inherited, I've already sold as many as I can, being bound by law to hold 10% of the shares. Sounds like you have very few options, but you obviously have some sort of plan, otherwise you wouldn't have contacted me. The way things are at the moment, bankruptcy is fairly certain. If I do nothing and the receivers are called in, then I will lose everything. However, there's a way that I can hand the running of it over to an intermediary, with hopes of turning things around so at least I have a small chance of walking away with something. And I presume you want me to act as this intermediary. Yes, if you agree to it. You seem to have a much better head for business than me, and maybe we can restore the corporation to what it once was. So how does this work? I'm sure you understand that I need to know exactly what I'm getting myself into before I can agree to anything. Of course, I'm a little unsure myself. You would need to speak to a corporate accountant. They'll be able to explain it to you and sort out the necessary paperwork if you decide to help me. And where do I find them? If you dock at any stock exchange, you should find a corporate accountant that will be able to help you. Okay, I'll go and talk to them, and we'll let you know when I've made my decision. Alright, do I have enough energy to make it to the asteroid belt? Yes, I do. Oh, going straight to Mars.
20.
Stock exchanges sell things, don't they? Because I'm getting low on energy cells and need to refuel. Need gas for the engine. Especially in real life, I'm not big on letting my gas tank get low.
Mars. Following change.
Ah, perfect.
Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
That Trosilus Tumlinos Monias, the fourth marketing company, is going to make me a lot of money when I finally sell it. Of course, I've invested quite a bit in that, but once again, over a 6 mil return. Well, 5 mil now that the price has dropped. This is the thing about the stock exchange, though, is you have to be patient with these, unless you're willing to go. If you want to know how to game the marketplace, there's lots of guides and stuff out on the forums and on this. Probably there's some on Steam and stuff like that. They're out there. You can look them up yourselves. I'm not going to be playing around with that at all, just because I'm not that interested in gaming the system. I'm making more than enough off the.
We bid you a heartfelt welcome to this Terran station.
Connection to local trading network established.
I'm more than happy just playing with the corporate stocks to play this game. Anyways, Meet Bro. Is that what his name? Met Bro. Corporate accounts.
Is there something I can help you with?
I've just been speaking to Najima Takahashi from Industry Tech Corporation, and they were hoping I'm able to help them, but suggested I talk to a corporate accountant first. Ah, yes, they seem to have gotten themselves in a right old mess there. So is there anything that can be done? There's usually something that can be done. It all depends how much effort you are prepared to put in and how much of a risk you are willing to take. Okay, before we go any further, is there any chance of seeing what the current state of affairs is? Bank balance, 11 million. Assets, 16 million. Regular income, 3 million. Regular outgoings. I see the problem. 4 million. Total corporate shares. Corporate owned shares. Shares owned by others. Reputation -4. It's insolvent. Well, if we can get that income up, that'd be better. There's not a lot of money in the bank there. True, but not a major problem. Corporate accounts can assist with a loan to the struggling corporation. I'd be more concerned by the corporation's poor reputation and the very low numbers of shares the owner has in their possession. Tell me about the reputation. Basically, the better the corporation's reputation, the more likely other companies will do business with them. Often you will find that companies will pay more for the same service from a corporation with a decent reputation, as it gives them some assurance that their needs will be met. There are various ways to increase their reputation. In the day-to-day running of the business, there are always decisions to be made about something or other. In some cases, there could be 2 or more ways to achieve the same overall results. One solution to a particular problem may involve more money to set up, or have a lower profit margin in the long run, but could benefit another company or the business community in general, which is good for the corporation's reputation. Though sometimes it's not always possible to choose a solution that will be best for the reputation, as you have to consider the amount of money available to set things up, and try to keep your incoming money greater than that going out. Also, you may find that whilst a solution may benefit one company, it may not be so good for another, so a third solution that benefits neither could be best in the long run.
Is
All
there
right.
something I can help you with?
And if information about the shares. The more shares that are in a corporation owner's possession, the more stable the corporation is. As a general rule, the owner should hold over 50% of the shares, as this gives them overall control. They also need to hold a minimum of 60% if they wish to sell the corporation. If one of the other shareholders acquired more shares than the owner, they could effectively gain control of the corporation. There have been cases in the past where a respectable corporation became a front for pirates due to them having the highest shareholding and taking control. Tracing the owners of the shares can be a little tricky. There are usually records of the original sale, but sometimes shares will pass from one person to another for some reason. It is possible for us to trace the current owner, but it may take a little time in some cases. The good news is that while the corporation is in such a poor state, some shareholders will take what they can get for them, whether it's money, goods, or services. As the corporation increases its reputation and value, some may not be as easily persuaded to part with them.
Is there something I can help you with?
And if things don't turn around, we monitor the situation closely. And if we don't see an improvement, we simply pull the plug, sell off some of the assets, and leave the owner at the nearest station with the clothes on their back. To be honest, though, the way things are at the moment, I doubt they'd even be given the ride to the station. Oh boy, you're not that much of a bro, dude. Okay, let's do this. Oh boy. Alright, let's get out of here. I didn't buy any energy cells there. I got totally distracted.
Terran docking granted. Autopilot activated.
You are talking to positive. Please dock.
Docking granted.
Alright, let's get some more energy cells and then head back to Saturn.
Successfully docked.
Greetings, friend. We bid you a heartfelt welcome.
And a connection to local trading network established. Jump device charging at
Oh boy,
10%.
this is going to be an interesting. Good thing we have lots of capital. We don't have many assets, but we have a lot of cash, so that'll help immensely with this mission. Hopefully we don't need to do much activity in Argon space, because that's going to be awkward. Just a little.
Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
And now we head off back to Saturn, and I will be right back actually, rather than showing this transit again. Alright, I am back.
Saturn research
And we are
station.
going to get within range of Saturn Research Station, talk to the poor lady who is in serious financial trouble. Risk of getting spaced, apparently.
You are talking.
Got something to say, pilot?
There's no, yeah, you can't say no. That's disappointing. Anyways, right, I've talked to the accountant and decided to help you out. Yes, they contacted me to let me know the loan has been paid into the corporation's account. So where do we get started? I've got word that Frank Stringer has got some problems, and as it happens, he has a number of the corporation's shares. Maybe if you could help him, he might be willing to exchange his shares in return for your assistance. Alright, I just hope I don't regret, once again I was thinking, I just hope I don't end up regretting this. Yeah. And or going to the moon.
Jump device charging at 10%.
I wonder how this mission would play. I can't remember if this mission plays out differently if you're Argon or not. Because that would make sense if it did. Because Argon having to jump around Terran space, that's not going to end well.
Entering system. Venus. Transorbital accelerator. The moon.
So, curious how this would play out if I was playing an Argon, but we're not going to find out in this series. You'll have to find someone else who did play through the stories of Albion Prelude and check that way. If you have a link, you could send it to me. At least this mission chain. If you have a link, you can post that in the comments and I'll go check it out. Because I can't remember if I was playing a Terran the last time I played through this quest arc or not. Or if I was playing through it as an Argon. It's been such a long time since I played Albion Prelude. Like I've said in the past, I wasn't big on Albion Prelude. I was definitely more of a Terran Conflict player. The whole war sectors really killed my interest in playing Albion Prelude because I kept losing ships there, or I kept wandering in accidentally.
Autopilot off.
So I just stopped playing and went back to Terran Conflict, and then the next game to come out was X Rebirth, and I jumped into that. I was super happy with that, with X Rebirth. As you guys see, I did a lot of episodes on that.
You are talking?
Is there something I can help you with?
I understand you have some shares in Industry Tech Corporation. And if I do, what's it to you? I'm looking to buy some. Are you now? I'm not in desperate need for money right now, but I'll make a deal with you. What sort of deal? I've run into a spot of trouble. Now I've swapped my old ship for a second-hand fighter, which will help me with my problems. Thing is, it needs some equipment before it will be of any use. If I leave the station in it, as it is, I'll be a sitting duck. You bring me the equipment and the shares are yours. I'll even pay for the equipment. Can I see a list of what you need? 2 25 megajoule shields, 20 poltergeist missiles, and 2 EM electromagnetic plasma cannons. Alright, where am I going to find two...
This station is designed for the sole purpose of... This station is used as a command and...
Ah, perfect.
Military base.
Let's see how much of the equipment we can just pick up there. Actually, I can check.
Autopilot activated.
We can't buy the electromagnetic plasma cannons there, but we can, and we can't buy the poltergeist missiles there, so we'll have to find a different place for that. Whoops, that's the button I'm looking for, way over there.
Incoming message.
Oh, look at that, another message. Bring me that. Hello, Ken Owner, there's corporation business I need to discuss with you. Please contact me at the Saturn Research Station. I need to switch to something quick. Oh boy, that's going to be a lot of jumping around. We'll deal with that in the next episode. We will pick up our 2 25 megajoule shields first, and then we'll go looking for some missiles. Having to go boom.
This station is designed for the sole purpose. This station is used as a command and coordination. This station is designed for the sole purpose of providing maximum protection. This production facility.
Well, if we can get some water there, we'll be able to make some money. Well, let's go look to see if there's one that's fully stocked in the outer solar system.
This station is designed...
Oh, we can pick up those electromagnetic plasma cannons there.
This station is...
And let's see, outer solar system. Oh, electromagnetic plasma. We don't. Or not. There we go. In Titan, Titan has water, but not much. So we're probably gonna have to build a transporter. I'm gonna have to take care of that off camera, gathering those materials. So I should build myself another baldric to start moving water around. Actually, I should build a water purification center of my own in Saturn to start making some money, I'd say. Just because, well, water is obviously very much in demand. And there's a lot of ice out there, which I think is mostly sitting unprocessed.
Successfully docked.
Greetings, friend. We bid you a heartfelt welcome.
Connection to local trading network established.
So let's do that, actually. Let us go. I can get a jump drive out here, right?
This station is used as a command and coordinate. This station is designed for the sole purpose of...
Where can I buy a jump drive in the outer solar system?
This station is
In the inner
designed.
solar system, sorry.
Thi-
Actually, oh no, it's Saturn I can buy the jump drive,
The
isn't it?
Saturn research station. This station is.
Yep. So let's buy a baldric from out here. Or not. Let's buy it from a place where the we can get a fully equipped baldric. Like McNear, maybe. Nope. Let's try the moon. Or Mars first, actually. Ah, yes, there we go. One fully
Ship.
loaded baldric. Let's give it a full load of upgrades.
Engine to rudder optimization. Navigate singular special command.
And let's just double check we can't buy a jump drive in the inner solar system. That's not the encyclopedia. There we go. Ship equipment.
The jump drive is a new innovation.
Alphys, Saturn,
ultimate
Sagaris.
upgrade.
So yeah, no. Is there water out here? Actually, is there water in the inner solar system we can go pick up? No. How about Jupiter 2? I don't want to take him too far off course.
Water in.
Okay, Saturn 2 it is. Actually, send you to Saturn to get the jump drive. Hopefully you can make it through the combat.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Actually, while I'm out at the outer solar system, we'll pick up a couple extra electromagnetic plasma cannons.
Docking granted.
And that's going to be it for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one, where we will hopefully, well, I'll go see what Najibo, I still don't know how to pronounce their name. We'll see what they want, and I will go around, go around gathering up materials, mostly 40 poltergeist missiles, which is going to be a interesting mission. Well, a little quest to gather up the materials for that, because we got to start supplying some poltergeist missiles. I might get my. Actually, I want to build the headquarters on camera. I should do that at the start of the next episode. Oh no, I want to start the next. When we're not messing around with Terran space, when our travel time isn't at a premium, I will build the headquarters station.
60,
I'll probably build the water purification off camera though.
80, 90, jumping.
So yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.